My name is Nguyen, and I'm the author and illustrator of PILU of the Woods. PILU of the Woods is a graphic novel about coping with loss, learning to embrace your emotions, both good and bad, and finally finding your way home. My story begins with a 10-year-old nature enthusiast named Willow. Now, Willow has been having a very difficult time recently. At school, she's not really fitting in with her other classmates, and at home, she's always butting heads with her older sister, Linnea. One day, after coming home from a particularly rough day at school, she's immediately confronted by her older sister, who tells her that she really needs to get her act together. Now, this is really the last straw for Willow, and she gets really upset, yells at her sister, and runs off into the woods near her home with her dog Chicory. Whenever Willow gets into these moods, her sadness and her anger take the form of these blobby little monsters. And these little monsters seem to take over her mind and make her act in ways that she always regrets later on. The only way Willow knows to prevent this is to really just bottle them up and shut them away. Now, the woods near Willow's house is sort of like a sanctuary to her. She spent a lot of time there with her mom and dad just exploring the area. The sound of the stream and the rustle of the trees really helped to calm her and her little monsters down. So as she's wandering the woods seeking some peace and quiet, she encounters this mysterious little girl with leaves for hair. She's all curled up in this hollowed out tree crying all alone. Now this is PILU. She's a spirit of the forest. Willow learns that PILU had gotten into an argument with her mother and ran away from her own home in this magnolia grove. But she strayed too far and has no idea how to get back home. Hearing this, Willow realizes she knows exactly where her home is. The magnolia grove was a special place that she frequently visited with her own mom in the past. However, PILU is still a little hesitant about returning home. She's worried that her mom doesn't care about her and is still upset with her. Eventually, Willow is able to convince PILU to at least let her show her the way back home. So PILU really reminds Willow of herself and mistakes that she's made in the past. And that's why she's so determined to get PILU home safely. As the two girls and Chicory hike towards the grove, Willow can't help but show PILU all the different things about the woods that she loves, and the two quickly become friends. However, as they venture deeper and deeper into the woods, a storm is brewing. PILU is getting more and more anxious about confronting her mother, and Willow's little monsters seem more and more agitated, as if they're desperate to tell her something. So desperate that they break out of their little bottles and cross into the physical world, forcing Willow to confront her emotions and face her past. PILU of the Woods is a book that I put a lot of my heart into, and I really enjoyed every second of creating it. So I hope you'll take a moment and go on this little walk with Willow, PILU, and Chicory in PILU of the Woods.